The inaugural Panhandle Braunvieh Breeders Beef Clinic was held at Clarendon College the second Saturday of September. Some 130 youth attended and learned about the breed.
I'm overwhelmed, to be honest with you. I approached John Hall and a few other breeders, Todd Hill here in the Panhandle, about doing this, and they took off with it. We had no idea that it would be the success that it was. We had a tremendous turnout today. A great set of cattle, an awesome set of 4-H and FFA kids, as well as some collegiate teams participated. For me, and I could get a little emotional about the kids and the cattle. Those are my two passions. To have this much interest with new kids that are interested in our breed and trying to spread the message of the Braunvieh cow basically to the world. It's just a tremendous opportunity for us to share what we love with deserving young kids.
Which bull is the frailest and flattest ribbed?
After judging the cattle in the pens, youth scores were evaluated by livestock instructors and current students at Clarendon College. It was a great learning opportunity for future cattlemen and cattlewomen about Braunvieh cattle and the facts of the beef industry.
Today we had a judging contest where we brought in a lot of people that probably wouldn't have been exposed to Braunviehs otherwise. And so we're getting the breed out there in front of people and exposing it and bringing in, trying to grow a youth program. And to teach these kids more, not just about Braunviehs, but about cattle in the industry. We had 8 to 9 classes of Braunvieh cattle for these kids to evaluate. They've got to try to sort through classes and try to learn how to really evaluate cattle at a better level. And we gave out a lot of awards, but most importantly, High Point Junior and High Point Senior 4-H or FFA kids, they got a $1,500 certificate towards the purchase of a heifer from a Braunvieh breeder.
We incorporated Clarendon College, and they had their college judging team go out and pick cattle from our cooperating ranches. They brought the cattle in here and they placed them, did an official placing on them. And the kids had four-person team. The kids had about a 12-minute time limit, and they got to go evaluate those cattle. And we had awards down through 10 places for all the kids as well as teams, and they were out on the hill sorting cattle today and evaluating to the best of their abilities.
There's some of these little kids that can talk about these cattle better than I can. I mean, and they have a gift for it. They have a talent to do it. And these are the leaders of our future. You know, there's some terrific kids here. There's some kids here that just need some opportunities, and we hope that we can help them with some of those kind of deals.
The 2 heifer certificates that were donated from J. Bar Braunvieh and from Diamond H Ranch, and have a young lady stepping up this afternoon donating another heifer. It's really humbles you to know that you had something to do with this and participate in a great program.
Well, we've been planning to do this for a year or so, and we finally got everything together. We had just a little less than 200 people here. The highlight of the event was giving out certificates for the high junior and the high senior to win a Braunvieh heifer. And this is like the part of a mission I've been on for a couple of years to let everybody know what a Braunvieh is. You know, I've been places an ag teacher didn't know, the county agent didn't know, but this is the best kept secret in the cattle business, but the secret's out. And so it's been really a plus for us to get this many kids from out of the Texas Panhandle all the way from down at Muleshoe up to Hansford County, and it's really been good as far as an eye-opener for the Braunvieh breed.
I was actually looking at some of the notes that some of the juniors had, and their penmanship was immaculate. And one little girl, and she was, I think she was 3rd place, and she dropped 17 points today out of a total score of 1,400. And 50 points per class was max. She dropped only 17 points on the entire contest. And I think she was 3rd place. So that tells you what the competition was. And what was so impressive to me about it is some of the kids scored better than the adults did.
This is BLC Gilda. She's this year's National Show Dam of the Year. Her daughter is a full sibling to the calf at her side and the bull, and she is this year's National Champion Purebred and Show Heifer of the Year.
Prizes as well as heifer certificates were awarded. The event was a success, and more planned for the future.
40 years ago, I worked at Cattleman Magazine as a kid, saw a lot of cattle. But about 10 years ago, I moved back to the Panhandle, and I saw these Braunviehs, and it just stopped me. They're the biggest bone, biggest butted, gentlest cattle I've ever seen. And so, you know, if you're making decisions, man, they'll marble, they'll breed, they got a good breed up. They're just a good using kind of cattle.
I'm truly optimistic not only about our breed, but about the cattle industry as a whole, and I think that we just are in good hands, and we've got to keep mentoring and developing kids and digging into our pockets from a financial standpoint to help these kids. And I think you saw that today. Everything that happened today was donated, and it just, you know, not one person donated. Everybody came together for a good cause, and we had people here from our national association from all over the country showed up in Clarendon, Texas today to support this deal, our inaugural event. We're trying to actually spread this event to 3 other universities in the state of Texas in different geographic areas so we can introduce these cattle to different people in the state.